Welcome to Real Estate Live, a real estate show where we discuss and analyze the market and interview exciting guests. Your host is international speaker and author JC Melvin. A new show is broadcast every Tuesday and is available for viewing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And now, for this week's show, here's JC.
Hello and welcome to Real Estate Live Studios, where we bring you a new show each and every week. My name is JC and we are coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, where we're going to talk about what's happening in this real estate market. It's upside down, or so it seems, with all the chaos that's going on in Washington, D.C. Here's what we do know. Things are changing on a minute-by-minute basis. Some buyers and agents are experiencing some frustration regarding this whole market. The other thing that we've got to take a look at, because while some people are very frustrated with this market, agents, buyers, and certainly sellers alike, some people on the West Coast or out in the West area are making hay. I was speaking to Jerry Martucci, who's a short sale expert with Keller Williams Realty. And I asked Jerry regarding this whole short sale issue, are the buyers and the agents missing the boat on this? This is what Jerry had to say.
Definitely missing the boat. It's a viable purchase opportunity for their buyers. It provides much more selection and many times better value in the short sale than it could in a traditional sale or an REO sale. As we talked about before, it's not nearly as competitive when you get to the end of the process. It's really just educating, and I would encourage all of the agents out there that are staying away from short sales or dissuading their buyers to stay away from them, just to get better educated in the process. You know, for example, list price is a suggested price. Understanding those things and how the process works really can enable you to be more effective with your buyers and offer them more of what the market value that the market has to offer right now.
So based on what Ms. Martucci is saying, she feels that we still have great and vast opportunity out there, especially in the short sale market. No surprise, since that's what she specializes in. However, it may make sense. Earlier, or a few days ago, I should say, right here in the Real Estate Live studios, we had Mr. Mark Steffen, who's a mortgage broker with Metro Cities. Now, Metro Cities is national. They operate in almost all 50 states across the country. And what he unrolled here was the basics of the new H4H program, or Help for Homeowners program. And what he had to say in that introduction in describing the essence of it was this.
Last week, HUD, FHA, announced a lot of detail on this new program that we're going to call H4H, or Help for Homeowners. Now, this is an FHA program. It's a 30-year fixed rate. You can't get an adjustable rate. What it does is allows a homeowner to refinance their whatever loan or loans they have into a new FHA loan up to 90% of the current value of the property. After the first year, it drops 10% per year until year 5, when it gets to 50%. So FHA will always have at least 50% of the equity, the initial equity you have in the property.
All right, so the economy is trying to straighten itself out, but we've got a ways to go to dig this out, methinks. I recently asked a gentleman by the name of Jamie Velez, who's a broker-owner, real estate owner right here in town, and also specializes in the REO business, the real estate-owned business. And I asked him this question relative to Las Vegas and the rest of the country, for that matter: how much longer are we going to see the foreclosures and the REOs coming into the real estate business? This is what Jamie had to say.
Well, it's difficult to ascertain exactly how long that's going to last. I have a better pulse on the local market, and I believe that here in Clark County, we're probably looking at about 2 to 2.5 more years of a market that's heavily influenced by REOs, which, by the way, that's different than saying that the prices will continue to go down for 2.5 years, because I don't think that's necessarily the case.
Well, okay, so maybe we have and maybe we haven't hit the bottom of the market. I interviewed recently a gentleman by the name of Gary Banner. Gary Banner is a CCIM, and he's also with the affiliate of Cushman & Wakefield Commercial Brokers here in Southern Nevada. He works in multifamily residential. And I asked him, we talked about what's going on in the multifamily residential business, and is the commercial business slowing down? We got into a variety of conversation, and I want to ask Gary this straightforward question regarding not just residential agents but commercial agents alike. What do the agents, Gary, have to do in today's market to make it work? What have they got to do?
The real estate agent today has to be skilled at all those three approaches to real estate. He needs to provide intrinsic value of location and price on any particular property. He has to assist the speculator in the market. There will always be speculators. There's going to be speculators who will buy in this market, even though it will be flat for some time. And then you need to advise and counsel the investor how to get the highest return on his property, how to generate additional revenues on the property.
So it's back to work, basically, is what you're saying. Now, the question I've got is what does all this mean? And for the viewers, is it a good market or is it a bad market? David Berg with Prudential.
Education is the key to making money in this business. I tell agents all the time when I'm teaching classes, this market right now might be the best opportunity we've seen in 100 years. You're crazy. No, I'm not, because people are going to look back on these homes 2-3 years from now and go, why in the world didn't I buy? We don't know when the bottom's going to hit, but we do know the upside of this market is just unbelievable. We're seeing, you've already showed numbers on the number of properties that are closing right now. Huge portion of these are cash buyers, which means the investors are coming back in because they know the opportunities are there. Here's one thing that people always have to realize. When the guy on the street hears about a good opportunity, it's usually too late. So don't let your buyers keep telling you, oh, we want to see when the bottom's going to hit. Go out there, grab buyers, get them into these properties right now. In fact, every agent out there should be going out to looking at vacant homes right now and being able to call up their buyers and say, you know what, I saw a house yesterday. It's in moving condition. It would work for you. Let me show it to you.
Okay, fair enough. Jerry Martucci, what are your thoughts? Have we hit the bottom of the market?
We haven't hit it. We are very close to it, and close enough to where any kind of fluctuation from here forward would be minimal and would not have a significant impact on someone investing.
How about Jamie Velez, our REO specialist? Jamie, do you think we've hit the bottom of the market yet?
We never know when we hit the bottom of the market until 6 months later when the pundits put out the graphs, right? And then you see the proverbial bell curve upside down, and then you say, oh, there's the bottom, okay?
Okay, Jamie, let me ask you this follow-up question. Interesting question. Everybody in America wants to know the answer. Is it time to buy right now? Is it time to buy?
If there's a time to buy, I think it is right now. Take advantage of all the opportunities out there. Find the product that you're looking for. Put a complete offer that doesn't leave anything open in the air, and have a good agent that can represent you and get that offer through and buy this property.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is not time to panic. Believe it or not, although there's chaos, and we may be facing the chaos for another 2.5, 3 years, it is not time to panic. It's time to settle down, put your plan together, get yourself together with your professional agent, your lender, put a plan together, and look into the near future, because opportunity is all around us. By the way, next show, we're going to have Ernie Fajario on here. Ernie's an engineer. We're going to be talking about the acquisition of land for holding, development, speculation, and all those things. See you next week on RealEstateLive.tv. Thanks for joining us. Good night.